Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showcasing every kit to help y'all decide which kits y'all want to buy or use. That being said, let's get right into the video. This is the Builder Kit skin. The Builder Kit is a defensive class, and the only thing you can really do with it is play defense. And you get one skill with the Builder Kit. So you're going to need 20 iron, and then head to the shop, and you can buy this hammer right here. And what it does is when you place down blocks and you use the hammer on them, it reinforces the blocks to give them more HP, aka make it longer to destroy. So these are normal blocks, and then if I want to use the hammer on these blocks, it's going to cost me 1 iron to do. And then they get this little brown thing on it, I'm not sure what it's called, and I'm going to destroy these blocks over here, and then you can compare it to me destroying the blocks on the left. Alright, and now here's me destroying the blocks with the Builder Kit used. So as you can see, it does take a slightly longer amount of time to destroy, although not much. And due to that, I don't think the Builder Kit is that good. But with that being said, let's move on to the next kit. This is the Barbarian Kit skin. So this kit right here is an offensive kit, an attack kit, and if I go to the shop, you'll notice that I can't buy any swords. So the Barbarian Kit removes all your swords from the shop, and if you want to get a better sword, you do that from hitting other players and killing them. The more you hit another player, the more this red bar right here will go up. And when it reaches the very tip, I'll get a stone sword, and then when it reaches the tip again, I'll get an iron sword, and so on. So if I hit my friend over here, you'll see the bars going up, and every time I hit them, it goes up more and more. And let's wait for them to heal a little bit so I can get the stone sword. Alright, so I'm going to continue hitting them, as you can see, and one more hit. And now my sword has switched to a stone sword, and the bar is going to continue to go up. And when it reaches the very top again, I'll get an iron sword, and so on. And a little trick to Barbarian Kit is you can actually buy a bunch of TNT. And make sure you're like in a corner or something so you don't get flung into the void when you do this. But if I place a TNT right here, and when the TNT hits me, if I take damage from TNT, the game will actually give me XP. So you can kind of blow yourself up, but be sure not to kill yourself. Make sure you're not near any voids, and make sure that you have enough HP to do it. I believe this should work with fireballs as well. Let's test it. If I fireball myself, yep, same thing. So if you can TNT yourself or fireball yourself, your XP will go up if you don't want to hit another player. A quick little tip I have is, if you're going to do the TNT strat to give yourself more XP to get yourself a better sword, I'd recommend buying armor so you take less damage, so you can do this faster. So as you can see, before I took around 56 damage without armor, but with iron armor, when I TNT myself, I take only, 21 damage. So that's a pretty big difference. The only negative thing I see to the Barbarian Kit is when you die, you lose a lot of sword XP. So meaning if you die constantly, you're probably never going to get that iron sword or stone sword. You don't lose all your XP, but you do lose quite a bit. So if she hit me off, or if I just fell off by myself, I would still lose XP even if another player doesn't kill me. So I'm going to jump off, and my XP, my bar went down by almost half. So it may be half, but you do lose quite a bit of XP. So be sure not to die with this kit. The final sword of the Barbarian Kit is this cool looking red sword right here. It's a replacement for the emerald sword, and it does 20 damage to someone with diamond armor. And keep in mind, a diamond sword only did 11 damage. So this is almost twice as good as a diamond sword. So I'm going to hit this person right here. 20 damage, 20 damage, 20 damage. So that's a 5-hit kill to a person in diamond armor. This is the Lassy Kit skin. This kit isn't really good at offense or defense in my opinion, and I think it's more of a just have fun kit. So with this kit, you get a lasso, which you can find in the shop for 16 iron. I've already bought it, and let me show you what it does. The range of the lasso isn't very long, and the wind up time is pretty long. So if I want to try to throw it to the middle, as you can see, the range, it can't reach the middle. So the range isn't very good, and what it does is it's going to drag the person towards wherever you are standing, and it does 5 damage to them. So if I standing right here, I hit them, it's going to pull them towards me. And a little trick you can do is, let's say you're standing in the void or something, right? And the person is on the other bridge. So they're on the other bridge, and you're standing in the void, like right here. If you can hit them, it will pull them into the void. But I would say that's about all this kit's good for. Something else is, so let's say the person is just camping with their sword on the edge. You can lasso them in, and then you can just start hitting them. And that's about all this kit has to offer. It's not very good in my opinion. And with that being said, let's move on to the next kit. This is the Vulcan Kit skin. I think this class is a pretty solid class for offense and defense, but I think it's more defensive and it's pretty good for controlling the map. So this kit gives you one new item in the shop called a turret, and they cost 1 emerald each, so they are kind of expensive. So when you buy the turrets, you can place them down anywhere you want as long as there's a block underneath them, and you can use them by switching to your camera tool, which you have in your inventory right here. So if I press my camera tool, it'll take me to one of these turrets. I can shoot anything that's in the turret's view, but as you notice, there's a restriction to how high I can look up and how high I can look down. If I want to switch to the next turret, I click A, and it'll switch me to this turret right here. And now let me show you the damage on my friend. So I'm going to use this turret on my friend, and we're going to see how much damage it does to someone with iron armor. So with iron armor, it only does 1 damage. So they don't do a lot of damage, but as you can see, they're pretty good for like keeping someone somewhere, or if you don't want them to heal, just keep on hitting them. I think it would be really good to camp bridges with. So let me show you, for example. So a good strat I think is to place a turret or like somewhere where people can't get to, destroy the bridge to it, and then when someone's trying to walk across this bridge right here, you can just shoot them off. So my friend's gonna try to walk across the bridge right now. And as you can see, it's pretty easy just to shoot them off. And the only way they can get to the turret is by trying to build to the turret. And when they try to build to you, you can just shoot them, and it'll make it pretty difficult for them. Your turrets can be destroyed by someone trying to dig it with a pickaxe like this. As you can see, it has about around the same amount of health as a bed, I would say. And you can place as many turrets as you want. I don't think there's a limit. So overall, I said it's pretty good for map control because you can place them all around the map, kind of knock people off of bridges, kind of control how the game's going. And with that being said, let's get on to the next kit. This is the Archer Kit skin. To me, the Archer Kit is an offensive kit, and the only thing you get is this tactical crossbow in the shop. It costs 10 emeralds, and it's really good, but to me, I think 10 emeralds is a bit too much for it, and I think that makes the kit not worth it. So I have the normal crossbow in the tactical one, so I can show you a comparison. The normal one does 20 damage per shot to someone with iron armor, and the tactical crossbow does 23 damage. So it's not a huge difference. After seeing that the tactical crossbow only does a few more damage and it costs 10 emeralds, I personally don't think it's that good. With that being said, let's move on to the next kit. This is the Warrior Kit skin. The Warrior Kit is an offensive and defensive class, and the main perks of this kit is it lowers the price of armor, and it gives you a special armor instead of diamond armor. So instead of 60 iron for leather armor, it's only 50 iron right here. And then iron armor would normally be 120 iron, but it's now 110. And instead of diamond armor right here, you get your own custom armor, which is warrior armor, and it costs 10 emeralds. Let me go get that real quick. Before I buy the warrior armor, I'm going to get my friend here to hit me. Let's see how much damage I take with iron armor. So iron armor is 8 damage. And now when I buy warrior armor, let's see how much damage I take from one hit from a wooden sword. That is 6 damage. So that's pretty good. 6 damage per hit from a wooden sword. That's honestly pretty good. So this is pretty much an upgraded diamond armor. And there, you can still buy emerald armor. And instead of 40 emeralds, it's going to be 36 emeralds. So slightly cheaper. But that's all this kit really has to offer. And with that being said, let's move on to the next kit. This is the Baker Kit skin. I'd say the Baker Kit is a pretty solid kit for chasing and running, assuming you have emeralds. So basically, what this kit gives is 2 items in the shop. You get an apple and a pie. The apple gives health, of course, and the pie gives speed. The pie is 2 emeralds, so that is kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. An apple is only 30 iron, so that's pretty cheap. Let me show you how much it heals and how much speed the pie gives. So I'm going to have my friend hit me a few times, and then I'm going to eat the apples. Go ahead. Alright, that's 60 damage. Oh, so it looks like the apples heal 20 HP per apple, and that's pretty good. So why I say this kit is really good for chasing people is because let's say I was chasing this person. Let's say they were low, right? So they're trying to run away from me. Go ahead, trying to run away. I can pop a speed pie, and then I go really fast. Like, they're trying to run, I'm going to catch up to them. They're not going to be able to do anything. No matter where they go, I'm going to be able to kill them. So that's pretty good. And let's say they're trying to kill me, right? I can pop a speed pie, I can just run. Like, try chase me. See, they ain't ever going to catch me. And a really cool trick you could do is just run, and then whenever you get far enough away, just pop a health apple. Boom. And just keep on running. Pop a health apple, and whenever you're full, just go back and fight them. Go back and fight them. Let's say you get low again, right? You can just run. Pop another health thing. You can pop another speed pie if your speed runs out. Keep on running. When you're far enough away, eat an apple, and you can just go back and do the same thing over and over. So, I think this kit is pretty solid for chasing and running. And with that being said, let's go on to the next kit. This is the Grim Reaper Kit skin. This kit is really good for attacking, in my opinion, and it's personally one of my favorite kits. So with this kit, you don't get any unique perks in shop, but when you kill someone, their soul will drop like this. So when their soul drops, you just press F. There's a pretty long range from where I can consume it. And I become invincible, and I gain speed while consuming their soul. I also gain HP if I've taken some damage. So there are limitations to this. While you're invincible, you're not allowed to hit anyone, or the game won't let you, and you're not allowed to dig any blocks. But what you can do is you can use it to place blocks, or you can use it to run. So let's say I'm getting 2v1'd, and then I kill one person right here, and then I can take their soul and I can run from the second teammate and I can escape. This is really good when you're just constantly fighting, and it heals you as well. This is the Shielder Kit skin. This is a really defensive kit, and I think it looks amazing. So with this kit, you spawn off with a shield right off the bat, and you can hold out the shield by left clicking. And when you do this, you'll walk noticeably slower, and you won't be able to attack. But in exchange, when someone shoots you with a bow, you'll take no knockback and you'll take hardly any damage. And when someone hits you with the sword, you'll take hardly any damage as well. So they're gonna hit me with the sword right now one time, and I take 20 damage from that. And now we're gonna see how much damage they're gonna do to me while I'm holding out my shield in one hit. That's 10 damage, so that does half the amount of damage. When you're in a sword fight, I'd recommend never using your shield, never holding it out. Only use the shield when you're on a bridge and someone's trying to shoot you off or someone's bow spamming you. So I'm going to be walking on the bridge, and I'm going to take no knockback when they shoot me. As you can see, I can just walk across safely. I will take quite a bit of damage since I can't run, they can shoot me. But in the end, it's worth it if you don't lose everything you have, right? I've got on diamond armor just to show you all how tanky this class can be when you have diamond armor. So they're going to hit me with a wooden sword. That is 3 damage per hit. Only 3 damage. That's actually, you're really tanky. Let's see how much it does with a bow. Only 2 damage with a bow per shot. You're never going to die from getting bow spam like this. But there is a bug with this class right now, or what I think is a bug. You do take knockback from baguette, so they'll show you. So you still take incredible knockback with a baguette. So I hope that's I believe that's a bug. And if you're watching this and you're a developer, please fix that. Thank you. This is the Pirate Davey Kit skin. This kit is a really defensive kit in my opinion, and I personally dislike this kit. It gives you one new item in the shop called the cannon. It costs 20 iron. I'm going to purchase it. You can purchase as many as you want. You can place down multiple. So I'm going to place down one here, and then one right here. Alright. So with this kit, you're going to need TNT as well as a cannon. Each TNT costs 40 iron, I believe. So you press F over a cannon while holding anything in your inventory except for TNT, and that will allow you to aim the cannon. So once you've aimed the cannon, press F to stop, then hold out your TNT in your hand and press F again, and it will shoot the TNT. As you can see, that's all this kit really does. It doesn't do much. Yeah, but it doesn't do much. I wouldn't recommend buying it. And that being said, let's move on to the next kit. This is the Wizard Kit skin. I would say the Wizard Kit is a really good mix between offense and defense. I don't think it's super good at offense or super good at defense. I think it's in the middle of both. So the Wizard Kit gives you one new ability, and that is to buy a wand. But the downside is the wand does cost 3 emeralds. So I already have 3 emeralds, so I'm going to purchase it. So the wand has 2 attack moves that you can use, and you press F to switch between them. You can also tell by the color of your wand which one you're using. So after each move, there is a cooldown. So electricity orb you just aim and then fire. And anyone that's near the path of it, it'll do damage to them, but it only does like 12 damage in total. And then you have lightning strike right here. You just aim it, and this blue bar is the cooldown after each move, and you can only use one move at a time. So now I'm going to use it on my friend right here, and you can see how much damage it does. So the electricity orb, as you can see, it doesn't do that much damage. I think it only did maybe 15 damage at most. It's pretty weak. But the good news about it is it does slow them down. And now here's the lightning strike. The lightning strike does do 30 damage per hit, which is really nice. The downside is everyone can see that lightning's about to strike, and it's easy to dodge, and it can hit you as well. So watch out, you can get hit by your own lightning. Some good thing that I found with this class is if someone's trying to run across a bridge from you, someone's trying to escape, if you have the electricity orb, you can shoot it at them, and it will slow them down, and you can run and hit them. So let me show you with my friend. They're running. I use electricity orb. It slows them down. Then I can go in with my sword and hit them with my sword. So that's a good little trick you can do with electricity orb. Alright, another good thing is if someone's trying to camp the bridge like this to knock you off, there's a lot of players that do that. You can use your lightning strike and then just place it right there, and they're either going to move, or you can just lightning strike them off, and then you can get across pretty easily. And with that being said, let's get on to the next kit. This is the Eldertree Kit skin. The Eldertree is a really good overall kit, and pretty much what happens is if I go in the shop, you're going to notice that there's no armor. I can't buy any armor. And you're also going to notice that there's some green orbs floating around. So how it works is every time I consume an orb, I have to walk up to it, press F, I get more HP, and the more orbs I consume, the more my HP goes up. I'm not sure what the limit is, but I know it's over 500, and the more orbs you consume, the larger you're going to get. So when I get to 500 HP, my character should be like a literal giant. The negatives about Eldertree is the more you eat and the larger you get, the bigger of a target you become. It's going to be easier for people to bow spam you and shoot you with bows, so watch out for that. And another thing is, the more you eat, the less HP you're going to get per orb. At the very beginning, I got around 14 HP per eating one green orb, and now I only get 6 HP, so it's a lot harder to get bigger the bigger you get. Another thing is, normally when you have armor, you take reduced damage from swords, but with Eldertree, you take the same amount of damage you would normally take, but you just have more HP, so don't let the 500 HP make you think you're invincible. My friend has diamond armor, and I'm going to 1v1 them. We both have diamond swords, and this should be about equal, but we're going to see how it plays out. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Honestly, when you have Eldertree, I do believe your hitboxes are a bit bigger, so that makes a huge difference. And my conclusion about Eldertree is, when you're small, it's not very good, and if you're trying to have a quick round, it's not very good, because it takes a long time to get this large. But I think Eldertree is really good if you're in a long round when you have these huge hitboxes, and it's just really easy to combo once you're this large. That being said, let's get on to the next kit. This is the Melody Kit skin. I think this is the best support class in the game. So pretty much what happens is you open your shop and you can buy a guitar, which costs 20 iron, and you use this guitar to heal teammates. You cannot heal yourself, and you cannot attack other players while holding the guitar, but it can be used to heal teammates pretty quickly. So I'm going to heal my friend right here. And it does 20 heal per heal, and it heals every few seconds. So they're already full HP, and they just took 80 damage. If you're fighting with this kit, what I recommend doing is attacking, and then just quickly pull out your guitar, heal for a second, and then keep on attacking. So just attack, switch, heal, and then keep on attacking. And that being said, let's get on to our next kit. This is the Farmer Kit skin. This kit is probably one of the best defensive kits in the game, or like long-term game kits. So with this kit, the strategy is to stay alive as long as possible and to multiply your farm. So what I mean by that is, when you go to the shop, you're going to notice you have 2 new items. So right here you get melon seeds and carrot seeds. The melon seeds are 3 emeralds and the carrot seeds are 110 iron. I already bought a few melon seeds, I bought 1 thing of carrot seeds. So what you can do with them is you plant them like this, and they're going to slowly start to grow, and once they fully grown, you harvest them for 1 emerald each. And then, as you can see, I'm going to get 4 emeralds from harvesting these, since there's 4 of them. And when I do that, I can go and buy another one, and then I'll get 5 emeralds each, and it slowly grows and grows and grows. And eventually you'll be getting like 20 emeralds at a time. And this is probably the best strat if you want to get emerald armor or emerald sword if you want to. But the problem with this is that you're gonna need to stay at your base most of the time, and you're gonna need to play really passive. This kit is for long games, not for quick games. So if you like to rush and have to have quick games, don't play with this kit. This is for the people who like to wait out the long games. You can also do the same with carrots, and they give diamonds. A strat I would recommend is getting getting tier 3 forge as fast as you can, so you spawn emeralds, so you can buy more seeds, and so you can buy more diamonds. Yeah, carrots for your diamond farm. Another thing I recommend is trying to go to the middle every once in a while to go ahead and get more emeralds so you can grow your farm. So I've been playing for a bit and I've grown my farm quite large. As you can see, I have 11 emeralds right now, and let's see how much I get from harvesting. So as you can see, I'm now at 40, so that's about 30. That's over 30 emeralds. So you can get insane amount of emeralds from this, and I got emerald armor and emerald sword pretty easily from this. So once again, this is a really good kit for long game if you're one of those players. I don't have the remaining 4 battle pass kits, so I'm gonna be letting Kingkade explain them. If you feel like you'd like to check out his content, his channel will be linked in the pinned comment and description. With that being said, take it away.
So for the Beekeeper, you get to buy this beehive right here for 60 iron. So you can actually go ahead and buy an unlimited number of these if you want to. So yeah, then for the beehives, you can go ahead and place them, and you can go ahead and put bees inside your beehive. So you spawn with this net, and there's bees flying around the map. So all you gotta do is walk up to a bee, hold down F, and then it will go in your inventory. And yeah, you can just get as many bees as you want. Like, I think I saw one right here. And okay, well, that one right there just disappeared. So yeah, then once you have a bee, just hold it out in your hand, walk up to your beehive, and go ahead and toss it in there. And if you go ahead and get enough bees, it will start giving you tons of emeralds. Like right now, every few seconds, it will give you iron. But if you get enough bees, it will actually start giving you emeralds. Downside to this one is that bees can actually spawn up in trees. Like most bees that I find actually spawn up high in trees, which is actually super annoying because you have to like build up to them and like everything. So let's go ahead and go up here, and he's flying away. Get them. So yeah, but they do stay in like the same spot. Like they normally fly in a circle around the same spot multiple times. So they don't just go ahead and fly like all around the map and stuff. So yeah, that is a good part. So yeah, let's go ahead and toss these in though. There we go. A bee will start flying around it, and maybe it will start giving me emeralds. Nope, it's still not giving me them. Alright, well, we can go ahead and collect this, and we can actually go ahead and get more beehives. So yeah, these beehives will only have 0 bees in them, but I mean, they will still give us iron. So now it's no longer giving us emeralds, no longer giving us iron, and it is only giving us diamonds now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the bee kit. If you go ahead and keep upgrading this, it might give you emeralds. So yeah, you can go ahead and upgrade all of these if you want, and you can still get as many beehives as you want. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this kit, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next is the Bounty Hunter Kit. So yeah, so basically once you're in the game, it will tell you a person on the side right here who to target, and if you kill him, it will give you some rewards. So yeah, so let's go ahead and kill this other person in this server. It might not always be the person next to you. If you're in a public server, then it could tell you like a person all the way across the map who to kill. So yeah, so basically, let's go ahead and kill him. You'll have a little marker right above his head. Let's go ahead and kill him. And there we go. It gave us 3 emeralds and a diamond. Alright, that is super good. Yeah, this kit is a pretty good rushing kit. So yeah, and it's telling me to target him again, and it just gave me even more. So if you're in the game and it tells you to target like a person that's AFK, I guess you could just keep killing them just like this and get like tons of emeralds. So basically, once you kill them, pretty sure it switches over to a different person. So yeah, see, the only reason why it's still telling me to kill this person is because it's the only person in the game. But if you're in a public server, after you kill this person, it will normally tell you to go and kill a different person. Alright, for the Jade Kit, basically, for the Jade Kit, you can go ahead and buy a Jade Hammer. So yeah, so this costs 40 iron, so let's go ahead and buy it. So yeah, this is the only thing you can get with the kit, but you can actually go ahead and attack people with it. You have to kind of hit them from afar like this, because it launches you forward. And if you stand like right here and try to attack them, it's just going to launch you like way past them. So yeah, so basically, whenever you hit them, it launches them in the air. They don't really take much fall damage. Pretty sure it only does like 5 damage, and they take like no fall damage. But they do take a little bit of knockback. See, like, let's hit him. He will take a little bit of knockback, and he actually went on the roof. So yeah, there are actually quite a bit of downsides to this kit. Like, one downside is it like forces you to like launch forward. So if you like hold it out and you misclick just like this, you could accidentally just like fall off the edge. So yeah, that is a part that like really stinks. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this kit. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright then, for the Raven kit, you can go ahead and buy Ravens right here for 1 emerald each. And yeah, you can just go ahead and stack up on these, because every time you use one, it will go ahead and disappear. So yeah, so 1 emerald equals 1 Raven. So yeah, then basically what you do, all you do is hold out the Raven, and then just click anywhere on your screen, and then you will be able to control the Raven just like this. And then you can actually just go over here and then go ahead and click X to explode it. So yeah, see, and then he just takes damage right there just like that. So let's go ahead and use another one, and we can go ahead and control where it goes, and then we can just explode it on him by clicking X, and there we go. It goes ahead and does like 5 poison damage, I think. Yeah, but you can actually also use these Ravens to spy on people. Like, if you want to see what they're doing inside their base, you can go in here, see what like tier generator they have, fly out, and like do whatever. And yeah, that is basically all for this kit though. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so for the flamethrower kit, basically you can collect 2 emeralds and buy this flamethrower right here. So once you use it, you can go ahead and click it, and then it will release some flames. So yeah, so basically if you go up to someone, you can go ahead and use it on them. It doesn't do much damage just by itself. See, let's go ahead and try it. Go ahead and use it. See, it doesn't do much damage by itself, but after you use it for a few seconds, you'll be able to hit them just with the wooden sword, and it does 50 damage. Then it slowly wears off just like that. So yeah, then after you kill them, you'll get this thing called an ember. And you can actually use these embers to go ahead and upgrade your flamethrower right here. So we can do plus 60% fire damage, plus 25% flame range, plus 30% brutal attack damage. So yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade this for now. And yeah, you can keep killing them and get more and more of those, and just keep upgrading your flamethrower to make it even more powerful. And yeah, that is pretty much all for this guy. All he has is a flamethrower, which you can use like that, do some damage, and then easily kill him. And also, this is just with a wooden sword. If you were to go to like a diamond sword or iron sword, it would do much more damage. See, let's go ahead and grab an iron sword, and now let's go ahead and try it. Boom, there we go. Now let's go ahead and hit him, and 60 damage.
Fight.